Did you know that if you change your self-concept, the concept that you have of who you are, that you can change your whole life? My name's Kalia, and I'm going to show you how you can change your self-concept to make a radical difference in what shows up in your life. So what is your self-concept? Your self-concept is clearly the identity that you've aligned with, what you believe to be true about yourself. So if you believe you are an alcoholic, if you believe you are an addict, if you believe you are fat, if you believe that you are a failure, if you believe that you don't have what it takes to be successful, if you believe you're not good enough, all of these beliefs become what you identify with. You can identify with being a victim. You can identify with being poor, not having enough money. So when you want to change your self-concept, you've got to be clear about what your current concept of self is. What is it that you believe to be true about yourself? And then go to change that. And when you've discovered what you are identifying with, what you believe to be true, then it is a matter of changing your beliefs. There is this field of consciousness that is in the invisible realm that have all possibilities and all potentials. And so that highest version of you is in that quantum field. It's already there. You don't have to create it. You just need to step into it. And so as you are ready to shed your old self and your old beliefs and your old identity and step into that you that already has what you want, you start aligning with that version of yourself. So let's say that you want to be a millionaire and you hardly have enough money to pay your bills right now. There's such a huge gap between the two that it'd be very hard to identify with or believe that you can be a millionaire. But here's the thing, is that you are operating and running from that lack consciousness, from the I don't have enough, the idea that you're so far from being a millionaire you could never make that happen. If there's that aspect of you in the quantum field that's already a millionaire, all you need to do is align with and step into that aspect of you. So call it the millionaire version of yourself. And start to ask yourself some really serious questions. How would millionaire me show up here? How would millionaire me look at this? How would millionaire me react to this situation? What kind of business choice would I make here? Or how would I spend my money? And so you start asking those questions. How would millionaire me show up? And you simply start showing up that way. You really start aligning with and stepping in to that version of yourself, the version of yourself that is already a millionaire, that's already successful. And you can do this with anything. You can do this with, if you have a health condition, there's a aspect of you in the quantum field that already has perfect health. And there's an aspect of you that already has the ideal relationship. And there's an aspect of you that has the ideal level of fitness, the highest diet for your well-being. And so you're tapping into that aspect of you that is in the quantum field and aligning with it and asking that important question, how would that aspect of me show up here? And obviously, if you're trying to lose weight and get in shape, that aspect of you already has the perfect diet and exercise routine and everything that has allowed it to be that most healthy, fit version. And so you start doing the things that that aspect would do or is doing in the quantum field, in that field of all possibility, of all potential. And you can do this with any area of your life to turn it around. So what happens when you start living from your ideal self-concept, from millionaire you, or fit you, or healthy you? What happens when you start living from this aspect of yourself? Well, everything starts to change, and it starts to happen quite rapidly because now the universe has to align to the new version of you. If you think about it, it's been aligned to the old version of you that was coming from lack or limitation, or the consciousness that brought about the conditions that you are currently in. So when you're aligning with that higher version of yourself, you start to see different results. If you are aligning with that millionaire me version of yourself, you start acting, believing, thinking, and taking action on the things that the millionaire you would be doing. You're thinking like a millionaire because you're aligned with that part of you, and you're staying aware, which is really important, because when you're leaving behind old you, old lack and limitation you have to start becoming aware of the thoughts and the feelings and the ideas that are coming into your head on a daily basis that are of that old lack consciousness, and replace them with this idealized aspect of you. For example, if you're thinking, oh, I don't have the money, I can't afford it, things like that. When you keep telling yourself those kind of things, that's what continues to happen, because your thoughts, your words, your beliefs, all are instructions for the subconscious mind. And so you are giving your subconscious mind instruction. I don't have enough money. I can't afford it. And that subconscious part of you says, okay. Because all it does is feed back to you what you believe. It mirrors back to you your current set of beliefs. So if you want to have a different life, you have to change your current set of beliefs. And so instead of saying, or if you catch yourself saying, I don't have enough money, I can't afford it, you stop, cancel, you stop it right then and there and say, wait, that's not true. I am wealthy and abundant, and I have all the money I need to buy what I want. And you start living from that reality. It's a way of tricking, in a sense, tricking the subconscious. Not out of any kind of devious way. I mean, the subconscious just is here to mirror to you what you believe about yourself, to give to you what you think you're deserving of or believe that you should be able to have. Well, that subconscious mind is just mirroring your current set of beliefs, your current self-concept. When you tell yourself, I have all that I need, I'm wealthy, I'm abundant, I've got all the money that I need to have whatever I want, that becomes the new belief. And the subconscious mind says, okay, and starts reorganizing things in your life, because this is the power. Your subconscious mind is the dynamo that directs your energy. It's the power that works from the invisible realm to make things happen in your life, to organize the events of your life so that you begin to bring in what it is that you are wanting, what it is that you want to manifest in your current reality. And so now you're living from this self-concept that is the millionaire version of you. And that's just an example. You can replace it with health, you can replace it with relationships, whatever it is that you desire in your life. But I'm using the millionaire as an example that as you start to live from millionaire me, then you start making decisions from that place, and you start informing your subconscious mind constantly. On a regular basis, you start informing that subconscious of who the new you is. I am a millionaire. I have everything I want and need. I can afford it. And you might say, I can afford it, but I choose not to buy it at this time. We don't want to get reckless. We have to understand that what we're saying that we are right now is who we are becoming in the near future. If we use the law of assumption correctly, which is to assume you are already there. Of course, you want to consider that it takes a little bit of time for 3D reality to show up. So that doesn't mean you want to go out and start spending a bunch of money. You have to continue to work on living in the millionaire me and living from that perspective and living from that self-concept. And then when the money starts to arrive, then you can start spending it and paying off your debt and all that. But you've got to understand, in that realm between the quantum field or the subconscious and the conscious physical reality, there's a lag. There's a period of time. There's a period of time from when you plant the seeds to when those seeds sprout and bear fruit. So you have to practice patience. And this is really important. Live from the self-concept of the one that has already achieved his or her goals. Live from that place. Think from that place. Believe from that place. And beliefs are just conditioning. So you can change your beliefs. You can change your thoughts. They're programs. You can change them. And how you change them is you have to become self-aware. You just simply need to be aware of what's going on in your mind. And when you're telling yourself things like, I can't have that, or I can't afford that, or I don't feel worthy, or I don't feel like I can do this, and catch yourself saying those kinds of things and turn it around to, I am worthy, I do deserve this, I am successful, I already have everything that I need, I'm grateful, I'm abundant. And when you start telling yourself these kinds of things, you start to see this manifest in physical reality. It just takes a little bit of time between the time you plant the seed and the time that seed sprouts into full form. So be patient, practice patience, but continue to do the work of seeing yourself from that new self-concept. The millionaire me self-concept, and live from that place. Continue to live from that place. Think from that place. Believe from that place. And you will start seeing the results in your 3D waking reality. So I'm going to give you a gift today, and that gift is a hypnosis download called Imagine Your Ideal Life. And this self-hypnosis download gets you into that place of imagining your perfect life. It gets you into that self-concept of who you are becoming to create the life that you want. And all you have to do is go to the description below, click on the link, and it will take you to a place where you can sign up to receive that download. So thank you so much for being with me today and listening, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great day.